Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Young Sage back in Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. We're finally going to finish the Jag. I legitimately forgot about this, and then new games came out. Also, there's a Porsche DLC in the game, but we cannot purchase it. I don't know what's going on with that. Because if you look at the main menu under downloadable content, there's a Porsche pack. But you can't buy it. If you try to go to the PlayStation Store to buy it, it says this content is not selectable at this time, and it's not even anywhere to be found. So we're gonna put this thing back together. I do have an old XJ sitting outside. That's what we were gonna do today, but then I completely forgot that we still had to finish this. Yeah, 12's probably not gonna be enough. Yeah, I still haven't sold the XJ V12. I never sold it. It's just sitting outside. Probably gonna sit there to rot. Let's see if we have any of those. Nope. 'Cause I thought I had a spare one. Yeah, Forza Horizon 5 actually was recordable. I mean, not saying that it isn't, but as difficult as it is to record Xbox without a proper capture card and like a PC and all that, I won't be able to do that. So there will never be a Forza Horizon 5 review from me, although I'll give you my thoughts. It's good, but they have to work on it. This game was not ready for release at all. So it was legitimately broken, and it still was pretty bad. I mean, playable, sure, but you can't really get into a convoy easily. And then there's constant disconnections from the servers because they weren't ready. It's a bit of a mess, but if you stick to solo for now, it's fine. Yeah, 'cause remember the rear of this car, if you guys do remember that video, was incomplete. We're going to have to buy an awful lot of pieces because there were a lot of missing pieces. Now, the GTA trilogy comes out tonight, so we don't have that either. Oh, that's right, because there were only 2 wheels on the car. So I guess that's because there were no brake calipers. I don't remember because it's been a while since we built those. Surprisingly, we have 2 of those. That's right, because there were 2, and then there was only 1 U-bolt. Three U-bolts. I believe... Yeah, we're done underneath. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with this Porsche DLC. It says Porsche DLC Remastered. So I guess it's just the same Porsche DLC we used to have in CMS 2018/CMS that we got. Okay, what other... So it doesn't have power steering. Terrible angle because of that oil filter cover. Or air filter. We got even more games coming out this week. Like I said, GTA comes out tonight at midnight. I'm recording this at currently a little after 10 o'clock. Although it's not supposed to do that, but apparently Rockstar can't stop it. We're good on fluids. Should be able to put this thing back together. Here's the truth, though. I don't want to put the front bumper on it. It looks better without it. Yeah. We're gonna have to wash this thing because these parts don't get cleaned. As you can see, they're still filthy. So when we do the XK, have to remember that we shouldn't strip the car until we clean it. And license plates can't be fixed. We're gonna have to clean this thing all over again anyway. Ugh. You can pull this thing out of a junkyard, but good luck finding one. You can tell that I paid too much for this car. We're not going to make an awful lot of money on it. When these things do go for an awful lot of money in real life, I don't think it's going to be very valuable in the game. You know what? To remember Horizon 3, I didn't buy the Jag plate, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna roll with this. We'll fix up the wheels, and we're putting it on slicks. Because we only have two sets of tires. Well, we only have two wheels. 15-inch wheels. Yeah, this is an issue. Or maybe it shouldn't be, because we had one tire from the front and one tire from the back. So it's round. It's round. 205/70 R15. Those are relatively cheap tires. Nope, wrong table. Yeah, you can see the Halloween decorations are gone. I didn't quite notice it before, but maybe I should have, because, like, there were candles and pumpkins everywhere. I mean, it is November now, so spooky season is officially over, thankfully. I'm surprised the thing has, like, the same size tires for all four corners. Now, I do much prefer the E-Type convertible to the coupes. I think the coupe looks kind of ugly, and I know that's a very unpopular opinion, but I am like the king of unpopular opinions. Going to COD, for example. I'm one of the people that thought the F2000 in Modern Warfare 2 was actually a viable option. Jimmy from Chaos would completely destroy me for that. Let's take this thing to the wash bay. Oh, wrong one. Wrong one again. Third time's a charm, right, guys? Hot take. I kind of want, well, actually, good take. I don't even want to paint this, but we have to paint it. Because we have to restore the doors that we replaced. No liveries as expected. So throw it outside. There's the XJS V12 with the Jag plate. It is required to scream that. We're going to drive both of these cars because we have time. I don't think we're going to get to this. I might just do another video where we tear it apart. But we take it to the wash bay first. Map. There is no area like the first game where we can just drive around. Let's take the XJ. Ooh, we need a wheel alignment on the XJ. Test path. There's a vehicle that was in the test path. It was a customer car that I just kind of threw in there. And you want to always have perfect wheel alignment in this game because the car will drive bad. And we will sell this because we definitely need the money. Because I'm pretty sure that a lot of the parts on the other Jag are not going to be salvageable. That thing's pretty much a rust bucket. Although, that's what I thought about the E-Type, but we were actually able to fix it. And we'll do the realignment on the E-Type too when we get back. Now, this is maybe it's only for when you launch the game. Try to get to the garage for the first time. Yeah, probably because when I tried to load into the game, it completely bugged out. Like I thought it was crashing. This is real uncut loading times. It has a rear-wheel drive car with a shit ton of power. And because this game does not really contribute well to the physics don't really do well with rear-wheel drive cars, we are going to die. How much are we going to die? Well, pretty much every 2 seconds. Rear view mirror is not lined up at all because we are looking at the sky. Now, if you make minute steering changes, it just darts. Oh, we're over. We're rolling. Yeah, this doesn't drive anything like an XJ should. But I guess an XJ with 15,000 horsepower is probably going to drive like shit. I'm just exaggerating. I don't remember the actual power number we got for this thing. I'm gonna yeet it into the wall again. Didn't do anything. Well, there is a longer straight that we yeeted a Nissan into. If we can go straight enough for long enough, though. This is on the best possible tires, so... It's darting on its own. It's having like... It's like almost like torque steer. Yeah, I'm not swerving. That is that is essentially rear-wheel drive torque steer, which makes no sense. But this thing has like but this is what this game does. It has rear-wheel drive torque steer. That's pretty much what it is. Not touching the steering wheel. It went kind of straight, admittedly. Okay, not touching the controls, just gonna go straight. It just pulls to the right. Spins out. if you drive kind of slow, it doesn't drive terrible, but if this was like a real racing game, like Gran Turismo, Forza, Assetto Corsa, iRacing, shit. This would drive 100,000 times better. It wouldn't be like squirrely trying to kill you. Like this thing has rear-wheel drive torque steer. I'm not even kidding. You get on the power at all, it's just the rear end just starts snaking. Like we're hauling a trailer and it's moving. Supposedly this is supposed to be fixed. Lies. You make any steering adjustment, it just goes haywire. I'm trying to recreate that roll, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Now, I think the E-Type is probably going to be a little more manageable, but it's probably still going to have the same, like, quote-unquote torque steer problem. Now, we learned in CMS that front-wheel drive cars are better than rear-wheel drive. Everything's better than rear-wheel drive, but all-wheel drive... Actually, true all-wheel drive is the way to go, not four-wheel drive, because four-wheel drive is slow. And we're outside the map now. To quote Dennis Anderson, she's over. She's over. That's what the people want. And they got what they want. I got a wrecked up car. To somewhat quote Anderson. And we're dead here, so let's take it back and sell it. As much as it pains me to sell it, we're selling it. Swap this thing with the Smith 150. Yeah. Maybe it's because we're almost at full car capacity. Because I have everything that I currently have in the garage. So it probably takes a hell of a lot longer to load than it should. Now you guys can see what I'm talking about. You know, I just kind of noticed, Men's Warehouse, y'all are slick. It's not W-A-R-E, it's W-E-A-R. Like, to wear it. So I got a suit rental from them. Yeah, that's real-time loading. Alright, Jag. You were fun, but I really want your money. Guys, say goodbye to the Jag. Bye, Jag. I didn't want to sell it, but it was worth too much. I got it for so cheap. It was totally worth. Take us to the test path, then we have to take it to the dyno so we know what power it's making, because currently we don't know. I think this actually matters because you never use the headlights in the game. Shouldn't be missing anything. Engine can't be started. What's missing? Fuses. Once again. Forgot the goddamn fuses. You knew it was gonna happen. Alright. 1 1 1 1 1. So 3 1 and 1. I might actually have some leftover relays. Yeah, I did, but I don't know what else if there's any else that I have other than the A's. One, 1, 2, 1, 1, and 2. I don't think I'm gonna have any of these. You knew it. 265 horsepower. I think we're gonna go up quite a bit. Probably about 600. Again, we are missing a lot of parts that the XJS V12 had. .402, I was way under. Yeah, because of the lack of... This thing has normal camshafts. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the test path. Swap with Salem. I said Smith 150, but I don't know why it's called Salem, because Salem and Smith are pretty much the same thing in this game. Am I thinking about a different... I'm thinking about a different game. I'm thinking about Saints Row. Smith 150 is that same truck in that game. First of all, let's see how much she's worth. Yeah, we're missing the interior, but I can quickly throw it together. This isn't even come with a wheel. We're only gonna make $82,000 on this. This car's worth a lot less than the XJ. And the XJ V12, because that's the XJ. Why am I going here? I don't know why we're doing this. I literally paid for this. There's nothing about this Porsche DLC because it was not added to the. It was not added properly. This PlayStation Store doesn't have it, so I don't know what to say about that. There's an Overking. I do want one of those, but I hope it's the right version. I don't know what the hell the name's supposed to mean, because Crown Victoria kind of similar, I guess. Standard version. We'll probably put the best possible engine we can in it. So you guys can see how the auction house works. Because I don't think I've ever showed it off. I got a trophy for that. Put that in the parking garage. Yeah, I don't actually know how to get an F-Type. It might just be only in the auto show or showroom, whatever the hell you... Car salon doesn't make any sense because it's just a dealership. It's not like it's anything fancy. Because they sell junk cars. They're like, when I mean junk, I mean like low-end cars. Not junk as in like stuff that you literally... I literally bought. I bought 11 Hot Wheels cars today. I have an addiction. Hey, it's better than drugs or alcohol. Like I always say, be lucky it's X and not drugs or alcohol or porn or anything. Or sex. Some people have a nasty sex addiction. Yep. Even selling the XJS V12 didn't free up any of the space. I don't know if they screwed something up with the latest update or what, but it's weird. I don't know why it takes so long to load, but it does. And next, we take on this. Take it inside. We're at 42 minutes already. You know what? Let's just get it cleaned up. Let's just get it cleaned up and in decent looking condition. And we'll actually restore it in 2 other videos. All washed, yeah. Yes, and I took my own advice, and it actually cleaned up the body panels so they wouldn't be dirty when we put them back on. That's a nice little attention to detail there to make you pay attention. Guess we can start stripping it down. Yeah, how about your spare tire back there? This engine is the V12, but this is actually incomplete, to my knowledge. No, it is complete. We're not missing anything. There's actually nothing missing on this vehicle. No, this is a complete car. I didn't think it was. This thing is complete. I'm pretty sure this thing is complete. We will deal with it in the next video. At least the next video on this game. Because the next video is going to be... Yeah, we're going to redo the first few missions of GTA 3 on the Remastered Edition. Actually, no. I'm gonna upload this one, and then I'm going to start work on the first half of this Jag. So, see you guys next time. Peace out.